Greetings to all. Let's understand the concept of double circulation. What do you mean by double circulation? What does it represents? Basically, double means two times, or we can say the twice. And circulation means flow or movement of fluid. Fluid here is blood, right? So flow of blood or movement of blood two times. Two times through what? Two times through the heart. So double circulation means flow of blood twice through heart is called double circulation. Why two times? Why twice the blood is flowing through the heart? Simple thing is, as we know, oxygen is present at the lung side and body is basically reducing the carbon dioxide by the process of respiration, right? This oxygen is needed by the body for the process of respiration, and carbon dioxide is produced as a byproduct by the process of respiration. Now, thing is, oxygen is supposed to reach to the body with the help of blood. Blood is acting as a vehicle which carry the oxygen from the lung side to the body. And simultaneously, when it is dropping the oxygen at body side, in return, it is getting the carbon dioxide and it takes the carbon dioxide to the lungs. But when oxygen through the blood moves to the body, it first reports to the heart. That blood with the oxygen rich crosses the heart and then move to the body. The same way, when blood is having the carbon dioxide, it first enters to the heart and only then it can move to the lung and from the lung ultimately out of the body. That's why blood is crossing the heart two times. One, when it is having the oxygen that carried from the lung to body, and second time when it carried the carbon dioxide from body to lungs, in between it crosses the heart. Here only you can see that this heart has four chamber of heart. Let me clear this. So heart has four chamber, two upper chamber, two lower chamber, or we can say two right chamber and two left chamber. Basically, the upper chamber are called atria or auricle. The lower chamber are called ventricle. Right? Atria or auricle are the upper chamber and ventricle are the lower chamber. One more thing, this is the left side of heart, so left auricle or left atria and left ventricle. This is the right side of heart, this is called right atria and right ventricle. One more thing, the left side is usually having oxygen rich blood and right side is having the carbon dioxide rich blood, or we can call it as the deoxygenated blood. Deoxygenated means absence of oxygen. De always means the particular thing is not present here. If we call dehydration, absence of water, decarboxylation, carbon dioxide is not present there. Hope this thing is clear to you. Now, how and what manner, what are the various components which help the blood to carry the oxygen from lung to heart and body, and again the carbon dioxide from body to heart to lung. Basically, was the lung come? From the lung, pulmonary vein carried the oxygenated rich blood to the left atrial auricle. Then it went to the left ventricle. From the left ventricle, oxygen-rich blood is pressurized through the aorta to the complete body. When it reaches to the body, it is giving the oxygen at every door of the body, at every part of the body. In return, body is giving the carbon dioxide rich blood. That carbon dioxide rich blood is carried by the vena cava. Ultimately, it pures the deoxygenated blood at right atria or right auricle of heart. From the right atrial auricle, it went to the lower chamber, that is right ventricle, and from the right ventricle, it has to move to the lung through the pulmonary artery. Let's see the complete flow chart of this. You can see here, this is the left atria, left ventricle part of the heart, right ventricle, right atria part of the heart. In one side, we are having the body, and another side, we are having the lungs. You can start the flow chart, flow of blood from any side, either from the body or the lung, but it becomes a complete circulation. It makes a complete cycle, and that cycle keeps on repeating. That's why we call it as the circulation. You can see here, I told you lung has the oxygen rich blood. This oxygen rich blood carried by a vessel named as pulmonary vein. This pulmonary vein drops the oxygen rich blood to the left atria. From the left atria, it enters to the left ventricle, that is the lower chamber of heart. From that lower chamber, the blood is getting enough of pressure so that it can circulate throughout the body via aorta. This aorta with oxygenated blood reaches to every part of the body. It knocks the door of every part like the kidney, the liver, the stomach, small intestine, large intestine, brain. It is knocking the door of every body part and giving the oxygen from the blood. When body received the oxygen, it carried out the respiration process and it produced the carbon dioxide as byproduct. Now blood is rich with the carbon dioxide, right? So we call it as the deoxygenated blood. Now, another blood capillary, another blood vessel, vena cava, carry the deoxygenated rich blood to the right side of the heart. So first it enters to the right atria, from the right atria to the lower chamber of heart, right ventricle, and ultimately the deoxygenated blood by pulmonary artery enters to the lung side. From the lung side, we know carbon dioxide, but the mechanism of exhalation pushes out of the body. So this is the simplest way how the blood is flowing from the different chambers with the help of the blood vessels, either it is aorta, vena cava, pulmonary artery, pulmonary vein. Okay, with this we can see there is a complete flow of blood between the lung and heart, between the body and heart. With this we have two types of circulation. First one is the pulmonary circulation. Pulmonary word represents lung, so it must be related with the lung. And as it is a circulation and we are talking about heart, so it's the flow of blood between the lung and heart. We call that as pulmonary circulation. Let me raise it so that it can clear to you. Fine. So flow of blood between heart and lung is called pulmonary circulation. Now how the flow? From the lung, pulmonary vein carry the oxygenated rich blood and reaches to the left atria to left ventricle, and then the process of carrying the blood to body part has started. Then deoxygenated rich blood is present in the right ventricle, so that deoxygenated blood by pulmonary artery carried to the lung. So this is between the heart and lung only. So it's called the pulmonary circulation. You can see here another flow sheet diagram. Lung, right, left atria, right ventricle. Okay, so this cross will form when we talk about the lung side. Here is the oxygenated rich blood carried by the pulmonary vein, enters to the left atria, then left ventricle. Okay, here in the right ventricle, deoxygenated rich blood carried by the pulmonary artery enters to the lung. So this basically is the pulmonary circulation. Let's see the second type of circulation, that is systemic circulation. Systemic represents body and circulation is about the heart. So flow of blood between the heart and body is called systemic circulation. How? From the body, vena cava carry the deoxygenated blood to the right atria, right? And from the heart, aorta carry the oxygenated blood to the body. So this is all about the systemic circulation. We can see this in lower part, systemic circulation. Let me clear the first one so that systemic will be more clear to you. So here in the left ventricle, oxygenated rich blood is present that will be carried by aorta to the body. So this is the left side. So this is the oxygenated rich blood side. This is the right side. So this is the carbon dioxide rich blood. Then from the body, vena cava carries the carbon dioxide rich blood to the right atria. And then from the right ventricle, pulmonary circulation has started. So lower one is the systemic circulation between the body and the heart. Upper one is the pulmonary circulation between the lung and heart. Hopefully it is clear to you. Wherever the systemic word used, it's about the body. Wherever the pulmonary word is used, it's about the lungs. Okay, next comes significance. What is the advantage? What is the importance of double circulation? Double circulation usually occurs in mammals and the birds, right? Which has four chamber of heart, and four chamber of heart are easily separated in the left and right side. There is a clear distinction between the left side, which is having the oxygen rich blood, and right side, which is having the carbon dioxide rich blood. This four chamber and separation of oxygenated and deoxygenated blood ultimately enhance the efficiency of organism, because thing is, usually they are the warm-blooded animal. Mammals and birds are the warm-blooded animal. They need to maintain their body temperature. We call it as the homeostasis. So they have the high energy demand. High energy demand means the process of respiration. By the process of respiration, we are getting the energy, and respiration process needs the oxygen. That's why they have the high metabolism rate, the process of respiration, to make the energy, to produce the energy for the regular activities, to maintain the body temperature. So this double circulation ultimately provides enough of oxygen to meet the energy demand, to maintain their body temperature, to maintain their high metabolic rate. So throughout the double circulation, I told you, I make you understood about the what do you mean by double, what do you mean by circulation, how you can define the double circulation, then what are the types of the circulation, pulmonary circulation and systemic circulation, what does pulmonary and systemic represents, further how the blood is flowing from the lung to the heart to the body and body to heart to lung, even how the heart has four chambers and how the body, lung, heart are related to one another, and what is the basic significance of double circulation. And they are basically occurring in the warm-blooded animal, and we have the birds and mammals in the category of warm-blooded animals. Hope the thing is clear to you. Thank you. Stay home, stay safe. Have a great day.